Hi all. So in the previous video we have seen about the what is post harvest technology. So in this video let's see what are all the losses that are occurring in cereals, pulses and oil seeds, and at what will be the optimum time of harvest. So when we look into the food production, that is when we categorize into cereals, oil seeds, pulses, sugars, vegetables, fruits, plantation crop, or milk, meat, fish and egg, like this is the total amount of the quality in metric tons that it is being produced all around the year. Okay, so post harvest operations that we have already seen in the last presentation is nothing but the basic operations like cleaning, grading, sorting, drying and dehydration, storage, milling and handling, packaging and transportation, and at last utilization of the waste. So when we look into this table, that is like this table will show us what is the production of the different food commodities and their estimated post harvest losses in India alone. So when we take the food commodity, like in this presentation we are going to see about the cereals, pulses and oil seeds. So these comes under the food commodity durables. So at present level of production, that is how much quantity that is being produced, and average price per ton, and what is the value in crore we have given, and how much percentage of losses is been occurring, that is also given in quantity per metric ton. So when we look into the post harvest losses that are occurring in India, that is when we look into the losses, that is durables are nothing but the maximum percentage of the quantity that is being uh, produced every year. So it is accounts to 215. So where there is a 10 percentage of loss that is occurring in the durables itself. And the losses, so we say that losses are occurring in terms of perishable or semi perishable or durable crops. So how much percentage of losses is been occurring in the different stages of post harvest process. So first, during harvesting of the crop, like nearly 1 to 3 percentage of the losses is being occurred due to the like improper harvesting practices that is being may be practiced, or second, due to threshing, some 2 to 6% of the loss is being occurred. So threshing in sense that we are separating the particular crop from the husk. So what happens is that due to the improper threshing practices, that is mainly due to the traditional or due to the hand threshing, this losses may occur. And then drying, so we have to make sure that proper drying technique is being adopted in order to reduce the moisture content of the grains. And handling, in sense like handling comes under like in under during transporting or even during handling the grains for the during the post processing operations. So 2 to 7 percentage of grains are being lost during the handling process. Then milling, so milling is nothing but we are either like making the particular agriculture commodity in different, like giving milling in sense like we are either giving a value added product through the process of milling. So there accounts like more percentage of loss has been occurred, 2 to 10 percentage. At last, if proper storages is not being maintained, around 2 to 6 percentage of loss has been occurred. So coming to this, like how we can reduce or minimize these losses. So the first thing, we have to make sure at right moisture the crop has to be harvested. So we have to see to that the maturity of the crop is being attained at the time of harvesting. Next, we have to adjustments of the combine, in sense like we have to look for the proper combination of the harvesters is being installed. Then after which the crop is being harvested, we have to dry it immediately, because uh, when we keep the crop for a longer time after harvesting from the field, ultimately it leads to the increase in the moisture content very drastically. So now we have to dry it immediately. Then practice of handling that we are adopting to make the crop, for the post harvesting operations. Then storage practices, obviously we have to maintain a hygienic surrounding, or we have to look for the sanitation properly where the crop has been stored. Then obviously we have to monitor the storage at regular intervals whether the moisture content is maintained as safe storage level. And then, so these are the different techniques that are used for the processing of any type of food. So food processing is nothing but, we all know the purpose of food processing is mainly to minimize the quality and the quantity loss of food materials after the harvest. So these are the various different types of technologies where we adopt the different types of technologies to for different value addition of foods, like addition of heat, removal of heat, high pressure, pulsed electric, radiation, control of environment, and removal of water. Then like concentration, separation of constituents, then preparation of raw materials, and multiple process. So losses at different stages, what happens is that, like after harvesting, as I already told, what happens, what type of loss happens during different during harvesting, pest or rodent attack may occur. During drying, if improper drying leads to the mold growth. Threshing, in sense, like if the grain is not being threshed properly, it will give a broken pulse grain attracts. And storage, improper conditions are practiced, then pest attack will be seen. Milling, like if it is not powdered properly, there will be increased in the broken grains. And transportation, there will be a loss in weight of the product. And packaging, if proper packaging material is not used, then defective will lead to the quantity and the quality of the crop. So how we can overcome these losses? First, we have to make sure that it is done when it reaches maturity, and proper harvesting method is applied. Improved technology and equipment should be used. Modern processing techniques is also should be adopted, and also proper storage conditions and packaging technology, and proper transportation and handling system.